Jon Simmonds from MSW. We've heard about you talking about racing locally, and we've heard that you've not only raced here in the Seat but also in the Aston Martin as well. Tell me about the team then. Tell me about the team as a whole.
Well, we wanted to be a multi-discipline team since I set the team up in 2008. We wanted to do touring cars, not just we did intend fully to run in Class 2 or B or whatever it's called. We didn't just want to be front-running car. We wanted to be present throughout the grid and give people the opportunity to come and drive with us if they wanted to and learn. As I said, that didn't quite work out with the cars this year. The GTs, we wanted to be present in GTs because it's an exciting format that the Autodrome and the DAMC had put on this year, and we wanted to support it. You know, it's a two-way street. If they come up with initiatives and they take the risks to make these championships, we're always behind them, and we partner with them and work with them as closely as we can. We entered Class A and Class B cars all year. Our Class A car, the Viper, was an exercise in, let's say, homegrown engineering. We made a decision about 12 months ago, a few months before the start of the first GT season, to develop in-house with our own technicians and parts that we supply to build a car that could take it to the best. The truth is that we probably bit off a bit more than we could chew. The competition bought in an established race-winning Formula car, and it took us really 75% of the season before we could even get close. But it's been a great experience. We still finished runners-up in the GTs, which is no mean feat. It's been an interesting journey this year, but we've always wanted to do multidiscipline. This was my first year where I've personally attacked a sprint series, because I've never really felt of myself as a sprint racer. I've always enjoyed the endurance. This year the endurance race didn't quite come off as we'd like. I was bitterly disappointed we missed the podium by 40 seconds, but we basically dominated the class for 22 hours of the race. We were the quickest car by a long shot. We had just freak failures on the car which we couldn't plan for or do anything about, and that's motor racing, as they say. But it's been a very, very good season. We've all learnt a lot and we've had a lot of fun. And I would say in particular in the touring cars and GTs, in terms of the paddock and the atmosphere and the camaraderie, we've developed some fantastic friendships this year that perhaps we hadn't done the year before for some reason. We never felt there was anyone out there that wouldn't support us, and we've always been, as a team, we've always been ready to lend a hand and give anyone anything they need to finish a race, even if it meant that they were going to be competing directly against us. I mean, you can put it down to karma or whatever, but it's the right way to be, and we've made some good friendships this year in the motor racing community.
So the question now then is, what does the future hold for MSW? This
year, we have to defend our Touring Car Championship, and in all probability that will be in the same car, in the Seat. If the regulations change, and there is some talk of the regulations changing, maybe we'll change our view, but as it stands, we will be defending champions. I won't be driving the car. I'm going to hand over the driving duties for this to a top all-round guy, and I believe he can be very quick. And I'm going to have a lot of fun seeing him get out there and race, and I'll get as much fun out of supporting him and seeing him do well. Even if he doesn't do particularly well, if he develops and improves by the end of the season, that's all I can ask for. In the GTs, we will be present. There's a range of options open to us at the moment, again, somewhat depending on budgets. Some of it depends on the regulation changes, but we've got options from Aston Martin, Lotus Evora, which Frederick may bring that car into the fray. The Viper may or may not run. In all probability, it probably won't. We're gonna move on to racing cars, which we know are proven winners. And whatever we do, we're going to bring some exciting cars to the grid, and we're going to bring some exciting racing. And I hope that people would say that we've got a very open garage and open pit lane, and we always welcome people in our space.